Hi everyone, a little tour of my garden, just to kind of get us kick-started. We've had some lovely videos, but you're slow to come in, so I'm encouraging you all, get your cameras out and start looking at your own gardens. Of course, wrong time of day and the shadow is all over the place, but here is my sand bed, my tiny little sand bed, Peter Corn inspired. You also probably seen Jimmy Blake's much bigger sand garden, but it really, in the last spate of really hot weather, it has just earned its place. I mean, I never water it, I never do anything with it, and it's absolutely perfect, really good. And then sitting area, and there's the dog trying to get up on a tiny chair. Go on, sit down, Lou. Oh my god, he's going to topple the chair over. I don't know what he's doing. He's helping me garden, that's what he's doing. He loves a bit of scotch grass. So you can see I have a tiny space. It's only a little more than a courtyard, and of course I do love these big things, the tetrapanics and this the Schefflerus, and there's the pseudopanics over there, and then there's pseudopanics latus in the, no, not latus, I can't think of it, in the center. And then this center bed is almost used like a big container, almost, it really, it's the color in the garden, and it changes constantly. It's a great spring garden. Goes into summer, kind of falls a little bit in July, but comes back flying at this time of the year. Then loads of autumn colour in it, and the bees love it too. And it's pretty seamless. There's, I don't really do much with it. You can see the bees having a great time over here on the astrantia. They're loving it. And you can see the colour in it too. There's a beautiful licularia. Do you see that licularia there above the lobelia? Isn't that just beautiful? It's just about to come out to flower, but look at the leaf on it. Really gorgeous. There's fennel in it, and eupatorium, and salvias, and verbena bonariensis, and oh, look at this lovely fuchsia as well. Isn't that pretty? It's not Talia, it's a Talia cross with something else, and I can't remember. But it really is pretty, and it does so well from cuttings. And even the leaf is gorgeous on it. Really good. Lovely kind of a peachy, rosy red. And I love this crocosmia. No idea what it is, but it's absolutely gorgeous. One of the nicest ones. And then, of course, I mix, annuals in with it too, like the zinnias. And a few other bits and bobs. Oh yes, I did put some of these, like just little bedding plants down the edge, and they really do soften the edges nicely, which is good. And what else do we have? That beautiful Selecio. I know it's called something else now. It was Selecio cristobalensis, but it's something else now. And it suffers really in the drought, but it does have the most beautiful, when the rain falls, it sort of gathers like little jewels on the leaf, and it is so pretty. And I don't know if you can see it, but underneath, look at the colour of that. Isn't that just gorgeous? This was a surprise dahlia that I got at the Kilquaid's show, which is a grand dahlia. It's done very well, I have to say. And then one of my absolute pretties, I can't show you the mess now behind here, but here is my fig. And there's tons of fruit on it at the moment. Tons and tons. So I am really hopeful for that. The mess in there is the spring garden. We'll pass quickly over that because it's an absolute mess. And fennels and the eupatoriums, as I said, and echinops. And oh, look, he finally got up on the chair. Ah, bless the poor dog. Squished on a tiny seat. And a beautiful aeonium that Brenda gave me. Isn't that just lovely? And There's a lovely fatsia in here as well. Oh, very squished. Everything is squished. Lovely tree fern. And this is my completely shade. This is complete shade. But I get all my lovely begonias in here. And there's sycamensis there at the back. Can't remember what that one is, but they're all labelled. I just can't remember them. At least I hope they're labelled. That is a beautiful thing too. Well, it doesn't look beautiful because it's been eaten now by something, but that's Gallium odoratum, which is, what the hell do they call the common name for it? I can't think of it, but chefs go mad for it because when it dries, it tastes like vanilla, and it's a super thing to add into creams and things like that. And that's it. And there's my kiwi up the wall, which never gives me kiwis, even though my friend Wendy gets kiwis on hers. And we bought them the same together, so I don't know what's going on there. But there is also that gorgeous halboia. If you can see it there, halboia. I would need a male and a female for fruit, but I just don't have the space. Oh, I wish I had space. And then there's crampe cordifolia and sweet Sicily in there. And that's really it, guys. Very, very small garden in the middle of an estate. And of course, like us all, I try and fit absolutely everything into it. And it usually is a bloody mess. But anyway, it's my mess and I love it. So please, get your videos in. You can see how bad I am at making them. You don't have to be a pro. It's just really to share our gardens with everybody, and everybody has something to share, even if it's just a little window box. Get them into us. All right, thanks a million. Happy gardening.